Yes, here we are. To the sound of dramatic music as we come in, Train Sim World number 5. 4 is no more. 4 has been uninstalled. It is gone. Goodbye, 4. We don't miss you at all, because now we've got 5. In this first stream, I'm going to be running through all of the routes that you get with Train Sim World 5. So the West Coast Main Line, the Germany route, Frankfurt to Fulda, a quick glimpse at the American one. Then we're going to do a bit of guard mode, then a bit of route hopping to show you everything there is to see about Train Sim World 5. We're not going to get it all done in one stream. There will be more. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is going out on a Saturday between the release of the deluxe one and the standard one. There'll be links in the description below to where you can get the game. A link down there to the Twitchy page where you can watch me live on the Twitchy. And a link down there to the Discord server as well. Yes, Nico, I have also uninstalled Train Sim Classic. So yes, getting to Trent, Shorty, Dean, Owen, Colin, Rich T. So, I love the menu music. This was in my preview video. When I did the slides thing, the menu music was running in the background. So, we're going to start with this beastie on the West Coast Main Line. Menu's all different. We will choose a route. So, you get with it, in case you didn't know. Let's bring up my slides. The West Coast Main Line, Houston to Milton Keynes. You get Los Angeles to San Bernardino. And you get Frankfurt to Fulda. If you get a deluxe version, you get the 390, which is what we're going to start in. And you get the FlixTrain, which we will be doing after we've done the Pendolino. So, let's click on the timetabled run. Now, I've got the other London Overground, which means I also get the 710 in this that I can use. The Bakerloo line train is drivable in the standard version if you haven't got Bakerloo. We will be doing that, not today. 377 is a little tiny short journey that I did my YouTube video on. The 350 will do some guard mode in later. I'll be driving that on Sunday's stream. There's a lot to go through. So we'll jump into the 390. I did just pick a route which is going to... I'm sure I did. Going to Blackpool North. Have I missed it? Because I thought that was quite fitting. There we go. The 713 going to Blackpool North. Well, there's a link, isn't it? With Blackpool. Date is today. Let's jump in. I love the menu music. Spent 10 hours listening to this last Saturday. Not all the time, constantly. It wasn't always on. Okay. So, buttons I've got mapped. Let's pop this thing into forward. Bring the game audio up. What are my first impressions? The same as they were when I first went into it. Very, very good. Right, that should be that shut up now. Lights are... I've forgotten where the lights are. There. Day running. I've just turned the air conditioning down, which you'll see in the video that's coming out tomorrow. Air conditioning quite loud. Right, open the doors. Doors are now open, and here we are at London Euston, which is looking slightly busy. This is a stopping service, so we're stopping at Watford Junction and then running all the way to Milton Keynes, which is why I've picked this service. What is the white bar next to the clock? That's the loading bit that used to be the circle. The bit that looks like a barber's pole. That goes up as passengers are loading. So that's your loading thing now. This thing has got weird windows. They open like that, which is a bit strange. So you don't want that one open because it'd be in your eye line, wouldn't it? So we'll keep the windows shut for now. We're going to wait until 7:15. And I'm using my throttles. They do work. Well, they did work when I tested it. Hopefully, they still work. We will see in a second. This will be on Game Pass as well. Right, lock doors. Doors are locking. So, single-handed operation to this one. We'll see if this moves when I pull my lever back. Yes, it does. That's a good sign. Right, off we go. And we are off. Leaving Euston in the 390. And used to looking rather good as well. Right, so only 15 miles to Watford Junction, so only 2 stops. So Watford Junction and then Milton Keynes. Right, get out onto the main line. We've got a red coming up already. So yeah, so we're doing the FlixTrain after this run to show you the German route. A brief little bit then in the American route. And then we'll be doing a bit of guard mode. Yeah, it's the throttles they do that because it's not positioning exactly right. The throttles do click a little bit. Alright, double yellows. Hello. 350 coming down. We'll see if we get time to drive one of those later. I'm not saying we won't, but there's quite a bit I want to get into tonight's stream. Hi Daz, I am doing good. Oh, we're braking. Well, it's not exactly 6 o'clock. It's around 6 o'clock. And don't forget, depending on how much you've got content-wise, it could take you a while to download. If you're like me, you've got every DLC. It was 300 gig. So Steam's going to be quite busy. Hi, Rich. Alright, let's give it the beans. It does sound good. Alright, past the depot. Depot, sidings. Depot, sidings, same thing. That's because you're old school, Richard. That's what it is. Ethan's driven this, don't forget. He was here last weekend. Train.
Oh, yeah.
Simon, thanks very much for the follow. Well, you're often listening through Poundland headphones then, troll. We seem to be in a tunnel. So yeah, if you just joined, we're on the Pendolino going up to Milton Keynes. Then we're going to jump to do the FlixTrain, which is really nice, on the Fulda route. Then we're going to do a brief stint on the American route. Then we're going to try guard mode. Then I'm going to do some route hopping. So it's going to be a busy stream. So yeah, there are multiple routes with this, with the Pendolino. Well, they all go to the same place. They all go Euston to Milton Keynes. This route stops at Watford Junction. It can get quite horny as well. I will be on the 350 in guard mode, but we'll probably drive the 350 on Sunday. Well, we were talking that the hope was going to be Birmingham. That it would have been awesome to do a Euston to Birmingham. But I think Milton Keynes is a good thing. It gets busier. I picked this service because it was a stopper, but it does get busier. Certainly when you see the overground stuff running, and you see the underground stuff running as well, because we're alongside the underground lines here now. No, we're not. We will be alongside the underground lines. And then we get the overground goes to the place where the overground goes to. I don't know these things. There's an overground train over there. For me, although I haven't driven it personally yet, the overground is the interesting... There's lag. And the lagginess is because I haven't actually done the full route on this PC yet. All the gaming I did at the weekend was on the downstairs PC. But yeah, the overground is the shining star for me on this because it's got 18 stops. There is freight on this, and I will be doing freight, not today. And it's interesting because you're running alongside the main line. Well, those tracks there, I think. Right, we can now go flat out. You'll get lag on any route that you run for the first time while it loads in the shaders. Someone in the Dovetail community suggested be a passenger. Fire it up, be a passenger, travel the whole route. And then when you do it again, it's better. There's Wembley over there. So 10 miles to Watford Junction. Then make our way to Milton Keynes. That's a busy old yard to our right. This is where I think overhead wires ruin the landscape, because all you can see is overhead gantries and overhead wires. You wouldn't get this with diesel. You just get diesel smoke. Well, this train's going to Blackpool North. I'm not. Right, as a yellow appeared on the horizon, as it were. Train. And the Pendolino coming towards us. So these where the overground trains stop on the left. Oh, Trent's installing. Of the 3 routes, this is my favourite. This is the one I'll be doing. Thank you. This is the one I'll be doing the most in. And certainly the idea we've got for doing the route hopping thing, a day in the life of a driver, which will start in probably a week or so's time. That's going to be quite interesting. And it's going to involve this. 350 going the other way. Ethan. All right, 5 miles to Watford. Is that it? Oh, we haven't got many routes. Well, that's going to be an easy download for you then. Well, it depends on how busy Steam gets. I think a lot of people are going to be downloading this. Yes, we know, Ethan. That's why Trent's downloading it and Harry's downloading it. He's not the sharpest, is he? We're not due at Watford until 7:31. We've only got 4 miles. There's 2 videos going out tomorrow, and I plan tomorrow on recording some more for next week and the week after, because I'm not at work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Just Necky, thanks very much for the follow. So yeah, there'll be more of this on Sunday. Tomorrow night, back to reasonable normality with some trucking. Saturday, doing a final run on the 323s in real life Birmingham, which means then I'll have to do that in Train Sim World. Right, we've got a red 350. Say the lag is only because it's loading the shaders in for the first time. It's not laggy. You can guard this, yeah. Oh, and the 323. Well, they're telling us not to at the moment because it's buggy. Right, 2 miles to go. This line's got a really nice feel to it. Yeah, I'd wait, Harry, until it's all downloaded. Patience, dear boy, patience. Alright, 1.2 miles. Watford Junction is our first and only stop between Euston and Milton Keynes. Are you sure it's not? Oh, that's not good. Is there some sort of issue there then? Yeah, restart Steam, Nico. Harry's got every route. Same as me. That does sound good on braking. Welcome to Watford Junction. I hope they haven't messed things up. And 4 yards. I'll take 4 yards. Doors are open. Welcome to Watford Junction. So we got a 350 in. Hang on, I should be able to do that. Oop. I've got 2 350s in. That one going to Milton Keynes. And that one's going the other way to Euston. And we got the 377 in. That's the one I did in the video that went out today. So I took it from Watford Junction down. That 350 is just sodding off. That one's just come in. Wait until 7:32. In that case, we'll wait until 7:32. Very impressed with that video. I was slightly grumpy and tired when I recorded that video. The ones that are going out tomorrow are better, which is the train training in this and the train training in the 350. One going out at 9 a.m, one going out at 4 p.m. And hopefully tomorrow I'm going to record something to go out on Wednesday next week. This is going out on Saturday. And then I'll be streaming this again Sunday night. Right, so when we leave here, then it's non-stop then to Milton Keynes. And then we'll jump to Germany and the FlixTrain. Right, that one's off. So we should be chasing it. 35 quid seems a bit steep. Not if you just think of it as the routes. Don't forget, if you've got Train Sim World 4, you can upgrade to Train Sim World 5 for free. You don't get all the core features, you don't get guard mode, you don't get route hopping, but it's worth looking at. But the routes, I'd certainly say this is definitely worth it, and the German route's definitely worth it. I'm not a fan of the American route, which is why there isn't going to be much of it later on. Right, 30 miles to Milton Keynes. You get the display things. You get the improved graphics. The new menu. It's free. You may as well do it. Right, Milton Keynes. Here we come. People will be complaining that, you know, we only had Train Sim World 4 a year ago. Well, just think of the routes. Don't think of it as you're paying for a new game. Think of it, you're getting 3 new routes for 35 quid. And you get guard mode, and you get the fast travel, and even the new menu. Hang on, if I bring it up, the new map, it shows you where trains are going. If I can find one. There we go. Tells you the speed. You can click on signals. Tells you going to Northampton to Euston, that train there. So the new map mode is really good, but I'll probably look at that when we're stopped. No, you don't lose anything. Everything you've had from Train Sim World 1, 2, 3 and 4 transfer over. I said this the other day. I need to, I've uninstalled 4 now, but I'm sure that even on existing routes, like when I jumped into the Birmingham Cross City a couple of days ago, they seem better. The shading's certainly better. The track shadowing's certainly better. Oh, that's not good, Harry. So you may not be on it tonight. Why do you have Train Sim World 4? Yeah, I think there's an issue with Dovetail and Steam. Hang on, there's been I've been tagged in my Dovetail server. Bear with me, in case they've said something. Apologies, folks. We're heading live on Steam now. I can ask if you're seeing anyone on Xbox or issues of content or Gus content. Right. People are saying that there are issues with the console version not working. I'd only recommend a special edition if you haven't got any of the routes. If you haven't got the routes, then the special edition is beneficial. If not, then get the deluxe. Yeah, there's obviously an issue with Steam in there, it would seem. It is teething troubles. Be patient. I'm sure it'll be fixed. I stand. You have to just watch me do it while you wait. I want it now. We've got a red. Alright, braking. Alright, 25 miles to Milton Keynes. That's lag. I'm looking forward to doing the Overground on this. I'm looking forward to doing a 350 run on this. So that's going to be Sunday. Yeah, if you haven't got any of the routes, the special edition's worth it. But just think of what you're getting for the money. Basically, it gives you everything you need to be able to use all the versions of these routes. So you get the Overground, you get the Bakerloo line. Right. Oh, you refunded it and got the deluxe. Fair play. This is on my SSD. I haven't got a hard drive. Don't forget, the lagging you're seeing is just because it's the first time I've run this route on this PC. All the times I've run it up to now were on the other PC downstairs. The first time you run a route, you will get a bit of lag as it loads the shaders in. Next time you run it, you'll be fine. Right, power. Well, there's also the streaming rig as well. And the 16... I think I've got 20 odd PCs at the last count. Anyway. And don't forget, I've got all the settings on Ultra. I've got the percentages on 200%. No. Guard mode? Well, being honest, as I am, guard mode isn't the thing for me. It's something I'll do once, and then I'll probably never do it again. The winning aspect for me with this is the route hopping. That's the bit that I like. The fast travel between stations thing, I'll probably never use. It's the route hopping for me. Because, well, I'm going to make some interesting, hopefully interesting content. But some content out of that. And it is kind of cool that you can take a train from London to Brighton, route hop, the time stays the same, the weather stays the same, and then you can just jump in a train and go down the East Coastway. Or you can route hop around London. $3.90. And for me, you know, this isn't the star of the show. For me, the $3.90, it's good. It does remind me a bit like East Coast Main Line. The one thing I'd say, if people were umming and ahhing about getting the deluxe, if you're going to be on the I keep saying East Coast Main Line. If you're going to be on the West Coast Main Line and you don't have the deluxe, you won't see the Pendolinos. So you'll only see 350s running. If you don't have the Overground, you won't see the 710s running. So you'll only see 350s and freight. So if you're going to spend a lot of time on the West Coast Main Line, for me, it's worth it just to see them running up and down as AI. Does it have speed set? I don't know. I don't think so. You've got the screen thing over here that we can do things with that I'm really too scared to do anything with. That's something we'll come back with at a different time. Route hopping's not on routes, it's between places. I have put the HUD to sort of how I like it, so you can just run as a very minimal HUD. Obviously I've got the big bit down in the corner. Yes, guard mode's only on this in the 390 and the 350, on about 3 different German trains, on the a couple of the American ones, and it's sort of on the 323 Birmingham Cross City. Because I'm going to be on that on Saturday, I'll save that one until a couple of weeks' time. This is the 390, the Pendolino. So we're going to switch to the FlixTrain in Germany after we get to Milton Keynes. There's a lot to go through tonight. So you get to see all the routes. And then we'll do a tiny little bit in America because I'm not a fan of the American route. To be honest, it's poorly done. And then we'll come back and do the 350 guard mode on this. Then we'll show you route hopping. Then see what time we've got. It is a bit foggy out there. Right, we've got another red. $139 gig downloading. There we go. I am using my throttles for control, which just makes it so much better. Happy days. There we go. You've got to sit and wait now. Right, 14 miles to go. Another train. So yeah, the AI's, it's a good mix of AI on this. It's a bit busier down towards London because you will see the underground trains and the overground trains. None of them are wombling free. Yeah, we need Harry to work his magic. and do a Sims and Stuff livery for this. Yeah, so there have been a few issues then with people downloading it on Steam. Restart Steam and you'll be fine. And it's the waiting game. Come on, thank you. I like the 350. I didn't drive it much at the weekend. There's a 350. Laggy. So yeah, this is the route that I'll be spending most time on. This is, hang on, I can bring up my thing. That one. This is Euston to Milton Keynes. So with a deluxe version, you get the 390 that I'm in. If you've got the current London Overground, you will also be able to use the 710 on this. Everyone gets the Bakerloo line train to be able to use, which if you haven't got the Bakerloo line and you try the Bakerloo line train on this, you're going to buy the Bakerloo line. Did I say Waterloo? I don't know, it's London. No, we haven't got Waterloo in this yet. $96 gig. God, with your internet, that'll be next Wednesday. London's London. Well, unless you're a Londoner, then it's not, is it? Yeah, there was an issue, Tom. It'll all be good. I'm only missing 2 DLCs that have everything. I might need to invest in those over the weekend. Right, 8 miles to go until we arrive, and then we'll nip to Germany and use a very green train. It is very green as well. That weather's looking good. Play Misty for me. If you're new to the streams, I do stream Train Sim World a little bit. Back on Sunday night with more of it, then Tuesday night next week. And if I'm really bored on Monday, you might see me Monday night. So I'm not at work. Tomorrow night we got some Mexican trucking. Not here Saturday, but Sunday lunchtime back on the farm, doing our MP farm. So yeah, Tuesday then will be this. Wednesday's more grocery store simulator. Next Thursday, something farming maybe. Next Friday's quiz. Lots of things to come. Alright, 5 and a bit miles into the mist of Milton Keynes. Before we go to Germany. I really like the interior of the FlixTrain, so we will show that off before we depart. There's lag, thank you. Yeah, just restart your Steam, Tom, There have been issues with Steam downloading. Not a lot of AI up this end. You could use a FlixTrain in the UK. Actually, I think it'd work. Yeah, that's my task warning. There you go. I haven't got the safety systems turned on. I probably only did a FlixTrain. I might do it on another video, but tonight it'll only be one, because it's only 6 routes a day and it's the same route. It's a non-stop route from Frankfurt to the other place, the place where it goes. Test question mark. Test. Folder. Yeah, that's the one. Alright, let's slow it down a bit then. 2.5 miles. Into Milton Keynes. A very misty Milton Keynes. A very laggy Milton Keynes. We are doing over 100 miles an hour. It's going to go quite quick, isn't it? It's going to be rapito, rapito.
Beedo, beedo, beedo.
I got a text message when I was at work today, and that's my text message tone. A couple of people in the office looked round as if to go, what the hell's that? I've never played Satisfactory, so welcome to a very misty Milton Keynes. No, it wasn't you. It was a text message. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Milton Keynes. And next, and actually, it's not the train's final stop, it's my final stop. It is. Yeah, Richard's text tone is, oh, I can't go to a gay bar, I'm too fat. Odd, they're coming in on a single line. Right, into Milton Keynes we come. I've been in Milton Keynes for a while. Probably not missing much. 17 hours. Dorset. So Dorset's going to be leaving his PC on overnight then. The roundabouts and concrete cows. Yes, alright, stop clicking. There we go, thank you. Thank you. The clicking is the positioning of my throttle. It's not the game. Yeah, just don't install, just install the base game and these routes. Leave everything else till later. Leave it running overnight, install it overnight. Welcome to Milton Keynes. Next stop, Milton Keynes. Bit empty in here, isn't it? Oh, I'll go back and lock the doors. Hang on. Bear with me. Through the kitchen. Lock doors. Done. There we go. 41 minutes of Milton Keynes trip. Level 4 on that note. Level 6 on the 390. Right, let's go back to the main menu then, and then make the switch to Germany and that there green FlixTrain, which you only get if you've got the deluxe version. But we will show you what it's about. It's green. And it's got FlixTrain written on it. Right, choose a route. Frankfurt. I like now, finally, apart from the last one you've just done, all your routes are now in alphabetical order. Although Blackpool branches is there. Apart from that, all your routes are now in alphabetical order. Because Blackpool begins with an A, apparently. Yeah. K. John Freight. So lots of stuff on the German route. We are going to go FlixTrain. So 6 routes available, going from Frankfurt to Fulda. We'll go Fulda to Frankfurt, so we'll end up in Frankfurt. So that's the one we're going to do, is the 1040. I really like the menu music. It was a whole new menu music. Right. Yep. Thank you. Can I have some sort of... Thank you. Oh, there's lag. Whoa. Thank you, game. That's very, very, very green. That's very green. Right. We'll key in. Reverse in forward. We'll unlock the doors, and then we'll get out. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Why are you getting... Okay. No, just, I'm trying to get on the train. Can I get on the train? I'm trying to show the people the train. Thank you. I love the basicness. Look, it just seems... really like no frills. If we get FlixTrain in the UK, people will go, I don't want thrills. Look, it's a very basic, clean interior. I like it. I really like it. It's really cool. And even the livery's really cool. It's simple. It's just like green. I am green. Right, in we get. Right, let's open the window. Open that window. Right, sit down. So it's a non-stop run from Fulda to Frankfurt. Is it a sub-brand? Oh, it's a bit like Megabus and National Express, isn't it? There's a National Express, there's a jolly hostess. My pants up. Yeah, my pants are up, so I should be good to go. We got separate brake lever. We have throttle. Okay. Right, lock doors. We got a red. Don't run the red. Right, 87 kilometres to Frankfurt. Okay, why isn't it now not giving me... Hang on. There's something I haven't done, isn't there? Train line on, main circuit breaker. I'm sure we had this issue before. Master keys on. Okay. That's train brake. Huh. Okay. Anyone know how to drive a FlixTrain? Yeah, the headlights aren't going to stop me going. Doors are closed. Headlights are on, signal lights. Get out and push. Yeah, I guess there is something I need to switch on. I haven't done the training. Is there a brake key? Train line is on. Pantograph's up. Master key. Maybe I should go and do the training. I never really drove the other one. What's behind me? Horn, PZB, shunting control, direct brake. Hang on. Direct brake? Nope. So brake pressure is not coming down. Yeah, it's not CFA. Oh, there's lag. Okay, I might have to go and do the training on this train before I can come back in this again. Pantograph's up. Circuit breaker is closed. Where's Harry when you need him? Or driving a train? Yeah. It's not that. Okay. No, Harry's gone now. Oh, you're watching. Oh, yeah, I'm watching. Hang on, we could do that. Hang on, we got the... Right. If all else fails, master key on. Forward. Right, pantograph raise. Circuit breaker closed. Now all the screens have gone off. That was a good start, wasn't it? We had screens before. So by resetting the physics, I've now got nothing. Um, oh, master keys on. Brakes on. Hang on, this I've got to go. Hang on. Circuit breaker open. Raise my pants. Ah, is there a battery? The pants are up. Is there a battery switch then? Train brakes on. Yeah, but it's not giving me. Hang on, we need to see if there's a battery switch. What have we got over here? Parking brake. Signal lights. Parking brake release. I wonder if it was a parking brake thing. We've still got no screens. Master keys on. Nothing. Should I go and do the prime the battery or restart the route? But there isn't a battery switch. Parking brake. He said beep. I don't want to put them in them on. Generator fields. Only on the American stuff. Air conditioning, air conditioning, air conditioning. It's all done. Now we've got no. Let's reset them again. We've got no screens. Right, master key on. Main circuit breaker closed. Pantographs up. I reckon I always need to start the whole thing again, don't I? There isn't a battery button behind me. Parking brake. PZB, right door release, horn. Is that where? Parking brake, parking brake. Or the one that says battery. What, that one you mean? We've still got no screens. Hang on. Let's do... Right, let's do a reset. Again, now press the battery. Right, I've pressed that. Right. Master key is on. Pantograph raised. Okay. Circuit breaker closed. Nothing. Pantograph's gone down. Hang on a minute. Well, how is the... Okay, I can't get my pants up. That's why I'm not getting any electric, because the pantograph ain't going up. Right, you know what I'm going to do? Let's restart the scenario. Take note, people. This is how you drive. You won't go up unless you have power. I didn't have power. Right, so what I should do is start the battery first, you reckon? There's nothing in the engine room. Right, we've got screens. Right, so first we reckon hold the battery thing. Although we've got power. I reckon I just turned everything off. It has. Don't press the battery button. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to restart. And don't go anywhere near the battery button. But I don't know. It was fine when we did it at the weekend. It moved. Right. Top tip for everybody. Do not press that button. Right. Okay. Master key is on. Doors are unlocking. Reverse is in forward. Right, throttle's off. Are the pants up? Pants are up. I'm not touching anything else. I'll open the windows. I'm not touching anything apart from the parking brake. Right, parking brake button release the pressed. At the moment it's white, so I should be able to go. He says hopefully. I still haven't. No, there was an issue. Harry broke it. There's that train again. We've got to wait now. You're not in the game. I'm still blaming you. I'm not touching anything else. I'm just closing the doors, releasing the brakes, and then getting ready to go. Then we'll see what happens. And then we got a red. I'm not touching any other controls. Not fiddling with lights. If we don't move, then we go to America. Right, lock doors. Okay, stop at Frankfurt. No, it's giving me... Hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, okay, ignore that. Oh. We may have had movement then. Come on, train, you can do it. I know there's a red. This is where I run the red now. If I do get the flipping thing actually moving. Come on. Yeah, the brake pressure's on. Right, brakes on full service. Yeah, I'm holding the brakes. Handbrake? I thought I released the handbrake. It's up here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, don't press the battery one. Parking brake. Released. Come on. We've still got brake pressure. Train brakes running. Direct brakes hold. Shunting control. Yeah, I've used a quick release. Electric brake blending is inactive. Hang on. I wonder if it was cut out, cut in. There we go. It was the stupid cut in. Train brake was on cut out. It needs to be on cut in. After all that. Finally! Bloody stupid cut in thing. See, if I'd done the training. Right. Okay, let's get going to Frankfurt. One thing, and it was right there. Train brake cut. Okay, remember, I did this for your benefit. If you struggle to start the Vectron, remember to do the train brake cutout. Ice, ice, baby. Does look good though. I think that might be our thumbnail. No, I haven't done this journey. Harry and Ethan did this journey. It's actually a really good route. Right, there we go. More power. We'll blame the train. Right. So, we'll get this to Frankfurt. We're about to overtake an ice baby. Right, we should get a 160 limit. There we go. Any drink service? It's a budget railway. There's probably no toilets. ICE's back there somewhere. I've got a feeling we're going to be overtaken any minute. Tomorrow night, by the way, back with some trucking in Mexico. The mod map for American Truck Sim. Not here Saturday, because off to Birmingham to go on the 323s before they leave service. So the actual Birmingham Cross City. Sunday lunchtime, though, we'll be here with some farming. Sunday night, more of this. And then Tuesday night, more of this. We're back to, well, it's numerical this week. Yeah, there are stopping services on this route, and plenty of them, and quite a large variety of stuff you can drive if you've got the other German routes. But the FlixTrain, it's 6 routes a day, and it's non-stop between Frankfurt and Fulda. So it is just a flat-out run when you can get the train going. So we'll expect Harry to have done a livery, Sims and Stuff livery, by the end of the weekend then for the 350. Oh, I don't think they've got many trains. Well, no, he's with us on Saturday in Birmingham. Harry's on this now. And Trent. And anybody else that's downloaded it already. You're following me. Oh, in this, don't do that. It's only because I showed you how to get it going. It's not tilty, no. Thing is, next time I jump in one of these, I will forget about the cut-in thing. Problem is, because so many different trains, you've got to remember every little aspect of every little train. So yeah, this does the same route as the ICE in a similar time. So I can see why they're popular, because you're probably paying a lot less in this than you would do to have, you know, a little bit of comfort. Yeah, cut-in is in the American stuff. No, actually, we caught Ethan out of the weekend. He doesn't know as much as he lets on. Around London, yes. And he's not that good at train driving, considering he's got a lot of hours in Train Sim World, because it's pretty much all he plays. So yeah, so after this we'll do a very brief glimpse at the American route. No, there's not another loco at the other end. Then we'd do guard mode. Yeah, my play time in Train Sim World 5 is 19 hours. Could have been more, really, because I've had it a week. I'll say the lag you're seeing is because it's loading in the shaders. This is the first time doing this route on this PC. I do need to look at getting another SSD. So I'm running out of room. And yeah, using throttles to drive this as well. So using my Cytec throttle quadrant. which makes life so much easier. Although one of my projects for tomorrow is to try and move it from where it currently is. Right, braking. Well, there only be AI train. It's not like if you've got a route in Train Sim World 4 and you load it up in Train Sim World 5, it will make no difference to the AI. This is quite good with AI. Euston, which Dovetail have admitted isn't running a full timetable. I think at some point, and I don't think it will take long, someone will bring out a mod of the full timetable for Euston to Milton Keynes. Then that will get really interesting, because there's underground services missing, there's overground services missing, there's Birmingham services missing. It's busy, it's still not as busy as London Commuter. For me, route hopping is the thing that sells this. Yes, it is the full line from Euston to Milton Keynes. That's why it's called London Euston to Milton Keynes. The name's in the title and everything. I know. We seem to be in Ann Tunnel. Yes, West Coast Main Line, London, Euston to Milton Keynes. The East Coast Main Line was East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster. There is going to be coming West Coast Main Line North, Preston to Carlisle, which I've seen some pictures of. Derek will like that one because it's Blue Era diesels and 101s. I still call him Derek. Yeah. Well, whether that will happen, thing is, which is why we hoped we'd get Birmingham, is that would have been a great link to, or Birmingham Cross City. So all you need really is Milton Keynes to Birmingham. Exactly. Derek Richard Russell, whatever his name is. I forgot I had separate brake controls. There's lag. Slowlying. Exactly. That was quite curvy, wasn't it? You know, I did the thing. I uninstalled Train Sim World 4 last night because obviously we streamed it the day before yesterday, and I also uninstalled Train Sim Classic. I think now there's so much great stuff for this that there's no reason for me, anyway, currently, to be doing Train Sim Classic, unless there's a DLC comes out for Train Sim Classic that I want to review. There's going to be so much coming out for this in the next 12 months. I'm looking forward to West Coast Main Line North, Preston to Carlisle. I'm looking forward to the enhanced Great Western Express I'm very much looking forward to Cardiff and Cardiff branches. Because one of my favourite little train routes, apart from the Riviera line, is going to Cardiff Bay. Exactly, that's the reason why it works, Michael. Oh, Harry's already started with the 4,000 screenshots. Yeah, so Frankfurt to Fulda in a similar time, do you pay £6 or do you pay 32? That's why Megabus is doing so well here, and Flixbus is doing well here. People want just a no-frills way of travelling. That's why EasyJet does well. That's why Ryanair does well. So yeah, if I had to get from somewhere to somewhere and it was a no-frills option, yes please. Right, 62 kilometres. To Frankfurt in our lovely green train. So it is a nice route, this one. A good addition, and there is some route hopping available, which we will show after we've done America after this. A brief bit of America. I'll find the shortest route I can. So, yeah, we showed you America, that's it, move on. Then we do the a guard route in on the 350. Then we'll have a look at route hopping. I don't know, I've only got about 10 minutes into San Bernardino. That was too much for me. I know the whole thing of trains now is they make money out of the little trolley thing that goes up and down. Whereas, you know, it used to be you go to the buffet car, which I think some of the what one is it that's actually still got that? The little buffet car, so you go up to the little cafe window thing. But, you know, I'm sorry, but if you can't survive a 2-hour train journey and you can't think to take snacks with you, then that's a you issue. You don't travel in your car, do you, and get someone coming up and down in the car offering you snacks and drinks. You take them with you. I don't think I've ever bought anything off one of those trolleys. I'm like, no. I think it is cross country. Well, people do that. You do see people get on trains with a McDonald's or whatever, you know, take the food with you. Well, yeah, just grab yourself a sandwich and a drink from Tesco before you get on the train. Right, bit of a faster limit. So yeah, we're going all the way to Frankfurt in this, then we'll jump on the American route. Then I'll show you guard mode back on the 350. And then we'll do a little bit of route hopping. The gameplay will be smoother once I've done the route once because of loading in shaders. RAM will make a difference, graphics card will make a difference, processor will make a difference. I am running this on quite a high-end PC with everything on Ultra. It's that where it's loading scenery in is where, but run the line again and it'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll be doing this route a little bit because there's lots you can do on this. There's passenger services that are longer or shorter. And I have got an idea, as we discussed the other day on the last Train Sim World 4 stream, of doing a bit of a series using route hopping. So I'm going to do a day in the life of a route hopping train driver. I'll come up with a more catchy title. So over a number of streams, I'm going to start at the closest station to me, which is going to be Reading, on the earliest train that I could get to Reading, and then we'll then take the train from Reading to London. We'll route hop across to Euston, go up to Milton Keynes. Maybe in the 390, 350, whatever. We'll come back in one of them as far as we can, maybe to Watford Junction. Bring the maybe Overground train back down to Euston. Route hop to Victoria. Go down to the south coast, East Coast Main Line. Maybe come back up to London. Do southeastern high speed, and all in the same day. So if I pick a day for the first journey and say I finish off in Milton Keynes at 8 AM, the following week I will start at 8 AM, keep the date exactly the same as though I've carried on from where I left off. The stuttering issues are purely the first time you run the route. It's loading in shaders. It's the first time I've run this route on this PC. All the testing I did last weekend was on my other rig. So it's the first time running it on this one, which is why you're seeing the stuttering. If I jumped in a route I'd done before, it'll be fine. Right, troll. Can you please stop or I will ban you? Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing a stopping service on this, because you get to use one of the little trains over there. And there is a little 2-car as well you can use. And there's route hopping in Germany. Conductor thing's good. Obviously, the only time we've seen it before was on the Glossop line, where it's one scenario. Now there are multiple routes across multiple trains where you can do the guard. It is quite cool that it differs from country to country. On the German routes, you use a whistle, and the door operation is different to how we're used to in the UK. The UK routes, you close your local door, you close all the doors, you give a buzz, off you go. We'll do that after we've done America. In America, you get on a walkie-talkie and signal the driver. The fact that it's on multiple trains, on multiple routes, and will be expanded, is really good. So you've got to open the doors, you've got to check tickets to make sure people are on the right tickets and going to the right places. Clear the odd bag out of the way. So yeah, we'll give a quick brief look at America after this, and then we'll go and do a guard mode. Exactly, Harry. Right, so back to a 160 limit. I'm looking forward to doing some stopping services on this line. So maybe if the whole roaming driver thing in the UK goes well, we'll do it in Germany, because some of the German routes are connected as well. Not to the same degree as you've got in and out of London. The fact that with the West Coast Main Line, you get a bit of the Bakerloo line as well. So if you haven't got the Bakerloo line for Train Sim World, the fact that you can do a half an hour run on it, which I did at the weekend and forgot how good it was doing the Overground bit, is really cool. We're in London next Saturday, going to the Acton Depot. Hopefully we're going to get time to do the Overground bit of the West Coast Main Line. I quite like doing actual Train Sim World routes. You know, we did the Isle of Wight recently. We're doing Birmingham Cross City this Saturday. And yes, Nico. So yeah, taking a 323 before they come out of service at the end of the month in Birmingham, up the Lickey Incline. There's a sentence. How's it behaving? It's behaving. Laggy, but first of all, I've run it on this rig. Couldn't start the FlixTrain. Well, forgot about the brake cutting. There was a little bit of an issue. Yeah, Nico, for me, the selling point, well, the highlight for me of the West Coast Main Line is the Overground. Because it's multiple stops and you've got the busyness of the line running alongside. It's so good. Yeah, exactly. All the testing I did at the weekend was on my other gaming rig downstairs. So first time on this is a little bit laggy. Yeah, we just ignore the cut-in thing. Yeah, pretend it didn't happen, it's fine. It's about 18 stops, I think, in the Overground. I do like an Overground anyway. And the fact that you've got a little bit of the underground to do is really cool. Because that's going to make you go, hang on a minute, if I haven't got the Bakerloo line, it's going to make you go, well, I'll do some more of that. And the good thing is you can route hop to the Bakerloo line. Gotta say, we did that at the weekend. Slightly disappointed that we then didn't get the West Coast Main Line running. But, you know, I'm sure you can pick up the Bakerloo line quite cheap. I need to do more German stuff. I forget how good the German stuff is. So I do like the American commuter stuff. I don't know what happened with San Bernardino. I'm not making any negative comments on it, but you'll briefly see it. And obviously for me, the game changer that has happened, not Train Sim World 5 related, is the ability to use my throttles now. Using the rail driver interface. So just using my throttle quadrant for the controls. Oh my god, where has that been all my life? Right, all of the powers. It does look good. You've got to admit it does look good. Almost makes me want to go to Germany and go on the actual FlixTrain, because I like the bare bones aspect to it. Yeah, I've got my button box set up for the horn. Hey, I nearly booked tickets for Brussels earlier, but that's a whole different story. Yeah, the throttle quadrant is designed for flight, but it actually works really well for this. $195 of the Ks. Yeah, passport's going to be here next week. I have got I've been saying this the last few weeks, and I know it's a real world problem. There's so much content I want to do, I don't get time to do it. That's my issue. We got Farm Sim coming. I want to do Planet Coaster. There's this now. There's the normal multiplayer stuff we do. Nico, 65 quid. I bought a new throttle quadrant. 65 quid from Curry's. And even, well, Ed from the community will tell you it's a game changer. Because I've got it clamped to the desk behind the Farm Sim panel. Got it set up for throttle and brake. And it's so good. The thing is, it also depends on how much you're going to be in something. I'm going to spend a lot of time in this. And don't forget, we've also got coming up Train Sim World Tycoon, the Roblox one. That's going to be a multiplayer thing, so that's going to take up some time. We've got grocery store, we've got kebab chefs. We've got the racing game now, which we can do in a couple of weeks' time. I think tomorrow night might be the last bit of Mexican trucking for a while. We'll give trucking a break for a few weeks. I'll just have to retire. Have a look in the sales, Nico. Right, 24 kilometres to go. We've got 160 limit coming up. So we'll do the brakey type thing. I wasn't a fan of the Vectron when it released last year. Because I said it was overhyped. I quite like it. How are the brakes? I'm using the motor brake now. Well, again, that's part of it for me. It's all about the view. I like to see what I'm doing. Right, so you've got a 160, then down to a 110. And yeah, it is going to be an extended stream tonight. It's not going to be the normal finish because we've still got a lot to do. But there will be more on Sunday night. Well, yeah, and I've got a day off work on Monday with, if I can do my gardening tomorrow with nothing to do. So you might see me Monday night as well. Plan on getting Ethan out there with the strimmer tomorrow afternoon. That'll be amusing. Well, yeah, apart from Saturday when I'm not here. And next Saturday when I'm not here. That's it then. That's laggy. Come on, game. Sort yourself out. Come on. There we go. Saturday after that. Well, there's a new station opening down in Bristol. So I got a feeling I'll be there. And then the 5th of October is Heartstopper weekend. So that's that. Oh no, he used a strimmer last time he was here. And every time a stone flicked up, he screamed. It was quite amusing. He's not here, by the way. He's gone out for pizza. Nice to see where his loyalty is, isn't it? You're loyal. You're an idiot. Oh, no, he did use the mower, but I had to hold the wire out the way because he wouldn't think of the wire to make sure he didn't just cut it. But you're also an idiot. That's all right. No problem. You're here. You're definitely an idiot. And you're a cuddly idiot. I don't have grounds, no. YouTube pays me every 3 months because I don't hit their minimum. I don't think I've quite got grounds somehow. The Simpsons Stuff estate. I think Dovetail only keep me as a ambassador because they feel sorry for me. I can say that now because Matt's probably gone. Right, 17 kilometres to go to Frankfurt. That's a bridge. Yes, he was here. Briefly. And he's just popping into everyone's stream, saying hello and sodding off again. He is the creator. He is the master. Right, you've got a 160 limit coming up then. So yeah, we are going to jump into the American route after this. You're going to see about 8 minutes of it, and then that'll be that. Then we're going to jump and do guard mode. Who was the gorgeous Neil Patrick Harris? Anyway, he was the toy maker, wasn't he? I could do things to Neil Patrick Harris. Anyway, sorry, my mind's gone elsewhere. No, I think after you've seen San Bernardino, you will never see San Bernardino again. I like the commuter routes in America, not this. There is a train. We haven't seen one for a little while. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah, I do like this route. You will be seeing this again. We'll be doing some of the commuter runs in this. So yeah, there'll be more Train Sim World on Sunday and Tuesday. Lots to see, lots to do. Me and you, you and me, me and you. Well, there is that German pacer. That's the one thing I hope we get for Train Sim World 6 now. We hoped for it for Train Sim World 5. Was the ability to be able to train swap. And put any train on any timetabled route. Next Friday's quiz. I need to do mine. I see a plane. It's a plane, it's a plane. Poor guy. I've been reading things about what happened in the stream last night. Poor guy just gets bombarded. That's very laggy. If I was in his situation, I'd probably come in as him and then log out and then come back in under a different name. If you actually want to watch someone and see what they actually think of your route, or maybe you don't. Right, we've got a 110. So do the slowlying. As we approach the outskirts of Frankfurt. Yeah, there is a couple of videos going out on YouTube tomorrow morning. The train training on the 350. Well, actually one tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, the training on the 390. This is going on YouTube on Saturday, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm going to record some stuff for next week. Yeah, that lag will sort itself out after you've done the route the first time. As I said, someone in the Dovetail community suggested when you launch the game, just sit as a passenger and do a full line run while everything loads in and sorts itself out. And then it'll be smoother. Stan, he's a troll. Don't feed the trolls. Right, a 140 coming up. It's hardly worth accelerating too much. Because we've only got 4k to go. Well, I think you prove every single stream that you are. So until you can go for a stream without proving that, then that's what I'll call you. Into Frankfurt. Harry's probably arrived by now and put the kettle on. Oh crap, red. Right, braking. It's definitely very green. Oh bugger, I went into emergency. Well, that'll stop us, won't it? Well, yeah, we're not there yet. Depends how long it's going to hold us at this red. We might be waiting for something to leave the station. I'm guessing he's going to be down here somewhere. Well, no, because only 6 trains a day run the route. So I'm guessing it's... I haven't looked at the timetable, but I'm wondering whether it's the same train which goes up and down. So you'll see this if you happen to pick something at a similar time as this would be, you know, halfway. Okay, we'll stop it. Oh, now we get the green. There we go. Right, platform 8 we're going in at. Well, that says 8 and that says 7. Signal says 8. Top left, 7. Well, it could be line 8, platform 7. does sound good. Or was that 80? I don't know. I don't know German signalling systems. It's all confusing. It'll make sense because of the whole 80 thing up there. Right, 900 meters. We're actually roughly on time. And then we'll go to America. It has two pants. Most do. So depending on which way the loco's running, whether it's running that end or... Oh, that's lag. Come on, game. Jesus Christ, come on. Oh, it's... I can't. It's too laggy to turn around. Jesus. Whether it's running that end or this end. We were warned that there was a lot of lag in Frankfurt. Hopefully that'll be fixed. It is Unreal, and I'm running on a pre-release version. This isn't the final release version because I didn't do any update today. And into Frankfurt we come. So route 2. Done. Unlock doors. And off they get. They survived. Forwarded to Frankfurt. And arrived on time. Lucky, lucky people. You don't know how lucky you are. Done. Right, so that is Frankfurt to Fulda. So we've done West Coast Main Line in the 390 from Euston to Milton Keynes. We've done Frankfurt to Fulda in the FlixTrain. That's a lot of F's. F's? What's an Effie? That's a lot of F's. Now then, it's going to be... if I can find it. San Bernardino to Los Angeles. There we go. So, San Bernardino. And it's that one, and it is the new one. There we go. So, we'll do an empty stock move from the EMF to San Bernardino downtown. The one bad line. Yeah, it's a shame, really. wasn't a fan of Antelope Valley. It's realistic to how it should be. This isn't done very well. I've never seen such bad modelling of the scenery on any route in all of the Train Sim worlds as bad as this one. The train, good. We like the train. If I could get into forward. Okay. I've put the key in. It's been another one of those, isn't it? Hang on. Headlights, front, bright. Yeah, I think it is a button thing. There's something stopping me putting it into forward. American trains are confusing. Automatic brakes off. Independent brakes released. It's not any of that. I can call the attendant. Engine's running. Yeah. Engine is definitely running. Yeah, it's a cut in, cut out, so I'm looking for up here. Dynamic brake, cut in, that's what we want. Door bypass off. Door bypass off. Engine purge bypass off. The over battery off. Ground lights off. Electrical cabinets lights off. Engine room lights off. Brake lights off. Step and platform lights off. Main engine start. Isolation switches on run. Okay, we'll be in dual bus. App source local, head power. Yeah, we can't put it into forward. Yeah, don't push the battery button. We can do the revving, but we can't put it in forward. Why won't you let me put it in forward? Is there another little key here somewhere? Hang on, we got some switches on the end here. Hang on. Control, fuel pump, generator field on, engine run on, window defrost, reading light, gauge lights, marker lights. So they're all on. So it's not those. Why won't you run? Main battery's on. It's going to be none of these fuses. Maybe you have to have the brakes on to charge. Does the park brake need to be on? Main engine. The engine's already running. We know that. That's on cut in. It's not any of that. Independent brake. Unless it's... No, it's just not letting me do anything with the reverser. Yeah, we can't do anything with the screen. Oh, God. Bell, horn, alerter. Yeah, but you can't. There's nothing. None of the buttons work. So there's nothing modelled. In fact, it won't let me put it into forward. Is the thing. There's obviously something. So I can take the reverser out, put the reverser back in, and it won't let me. There isn't a key. That's the thing. The reverser is the key. Independent brakes on. One of it's just this service is bugged. We'll try another version of the same service. Easy to get to listen to the menu music again. Right. Timetable. San Bernardino. That. Well, let's take it. Let's go the other way. Let's take it from the station and see if it works the other way. I just wanted to show you the American routes, and then I can say I've done the American route and then move on. If I can't move anywhere, it might be set up this time. Right. There we go. We can go into forward now. That's busy. Come on. Oh, lag. There we go. We were just so heavy. We must have a brake on. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. On brakes on release. That's a lot of trains. Yeah, there's definitely a brake on. Independent brakes released. Automatic brakes released. Come on. Generator feels on. It was a cut-in. There we go. It was a cut-in. There we go, we're all good now. It's me, see, I actually did a training. So yeah, station looks good. Train looks good. Oh, that's laggy. It's when you get out of the station that unfortunately things go wrong. Well, it's an American passenger hauled. Yeah, which is why this is the only time you're going to see me do this route. Yeah, those two walls don't really meet up, do they? It's a shame because in the distance, oh, without the lag, Jesus Christ, come on. In the distance, it looks okay. When you start looking at the scenery, it's almost as though it was done on a Friday afternoon. And worse when you get on the bit by the highway. So the commuter lines in America, I like. This is all single track pretty much. It is. It's almost as though this was right. We've got the thing done. Now we've got to go back and add the detail, and they forgot to go back and add the detail. You know, there's the highway without lane markings. There's cars that are driving through the highway. When they come to level crossing, cars are going through the ground. Well, the lag's the first time it's run. Another freight train over there at the other side. Train's fine. The station's fine. You know, initially you think, okay, it's a lot of bits of stuff by the side of the tracks, you know, looks okay. I don't think we'll run by many roads doing this little bit.
Oh, yeah.
RP Design, thanks very much for the follow. There we go, we have got a road. Yeah, well, for me, yes, because it becomes single track. And a lot of it's single track. Say, I'm not a fan of this American stuff anyway. Not in this. Because it's too much. A little single branch line, yes. Not miles and miles of single track. That Antelope Valley journey I did, that was more boring than taking a pacer from Paddington to Penzance. Okay, we've got cars up there driving in the middle of the road. My bucket list journey from the States is to do the California Zephyr from Chicago to LA. So it would come into LA. One of those things I've been saying the last, well, since before my dad died, so 5 years, that I was going to do. I don't think I'm ever going to do it. The throttle handle is jerking. That's because of my throttles. There we go. There we go. We give it the beans. It's a few carriages long, yeah. But it takes like 43 hours. So you're on it for 2 nights. And for me, that's just idyllic. Yeah, engine note on this, fine. Oh, okay, that was a bit quick. This is where I derail now, isn't it? Oh god, I gotta break that. You're gonna make me go forward a bit. Oh, it's a go via, isn't it? I knew that. Oh yeah, we got to stop up here anyway. Right, then we're getting to guard mode. Why it's just gonna, there's not enough room behind it. I suppose, yeah, we are in a short consist, aren't we? Yeah, it sounds good. We like the noise. The noise is good. There we go. Right, that'll do that. Right, guard mode. Yeah, right, so we've shown all 3 routes. Now let's go and be a guard. Right, choose a route. She's now moved it all the way down here. West Coast Main Line. So, timetable. So now we're going to go class 350. And the ones with little tickets by them, look, are the guard modes. So it's a 37-minute into crew. So we'll do that. And now you get to choose driver or conductor. We'll go conductor. You do check tickets in guard mode and open and close the doors. Right, unlock the door controls. So you can pick any carriage. Shove my thing in. Put my guard key on. Unlock the guard door. And open the passenger doors. There you go. So passengers are loading. That flap's low. It is quite low. I am quite tall. Wait until 6:49. So yeah, this is the 350 now. Hello. Okay. No one on board. So it's going to be an easy run as far as ticketing is concerned. We are at Milton Keynes. Welcome to Milton Keynes Central. Doobie 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 doobie. Oh God, people are getting on. Don't get on my train. Don't do it. Well, yes, because the route is Euston to Milton Keynes. I'll just close that. Right. Lock the door control. Okay. Lock the door controls. Oh. Okay. Have I just closed my door? Yes, I have. Well, I want to close just my door, did I? There we go. Try closing all the doors. There we are. Right, now press the buzzer. And we're off. Right, check the passenger tickets for the next stop. Tickets remaining. Whoa, lag 6. Right, let's go and find some passengers. Calling at some places. It's a train to London Euston. Next stop, London Euston. Oh, so we're doing a 37-minute run all the way to Euston. That was good from a guard point of view, wasn't it? We got any passengers on board? Oh, it's a bag. Hope you got the bag. Get your bag, name. Right, you got. Oh, you. Okay. Right, so you're going Milton Keynes to London Euston, 12th September. It's today. Perfect. Thank you. You. Milton Keynes to Euston, 12th September. Yep, you're good. What about you? Good morning. You're going Milton Keynes to Euston today. That's good. You're going Milton Keynes to Euston, and today's date. That's good. You're going Milton Keynes to Euston. Yep. Okay. And you. Done. And I got to wait for the next stop. But the next stop's Euston. Perhaps I picked the wrong journey to do, didn't I? Whoa, that's laggy. Oh yeah, it'd be better, says Matt. Second time. No, it's bloody not. Has Tony got a valid ticket? Is this the cab? Hello, you seem to be driving with no hands. It's a good trick. That's true, I haven't done guarding on this PC. Yes, maybe this wasn't the best service to pick then, was it? Because it's not really a stopping service. I'm not going to shut the door. Yeah, so we're now doing just a run all the way to Euston. Does look good. I do like the 350. Well, that door on the outside. Yeah, it's fine. Let a bit of fresh air in. Probably won't let me close it on the move, will it? Yeah, it's alright. Or you can look at the view. Right. Right, that was a brief look at guard mode. Let's do a little trip in the Overground, just so I can show you a bit more of this, and then we'll do a full Overground run in on Sunday. Okay, let's take the Overground. Passengers reminded not. Yeah, mind the gap. When it loads. There we go. Right, so back in Euston. Right, into forward. Unlock the doors. Lights are on. I'm guessing, yes they are. Oh, come on,
This might answer your question.
What?
The HRSMN is an American hip-hop supergroup consisting of the artists Cannabis, Russ Cass, Killer Priest, and Corrupt.
Did I ask
They
you?
have released 2 albums.
Really? I didn't ask you anything. Why are you chirping in now? Okay. Right, so we go in. Ah, right, okay. What we'll do, we'll take this as far as Queen's Park and then see if we can hop on a tube train. Or we'll do some route hopping at Queen's Park. How's that? I think Queen's Park's one of the route hoppy places. So we'll do a bit of this, then do a route hop. There's an idea, because that's where the overground underground goes to from. Window. Yeah, this is the selling point for me for this route. It is the same train, so it's a standard London Overground train, but not this route. So yeah, so it's the same train, but different route. So this one, I'll just open doors. This one goes all the way to a place. Right, there we go. Okay, right, stop at South Hampstead now. Okay. 2.1 miles. I like this because this is very like commutery. Racing a train out of Euston. Yes, this goes to Watford Junction. So yeah, we do a full line run in this on Sunday, and we do a full line run on the 350 as well. Driving it. So maybe we'll do a 350 from Milton Keynes down to Euston, then jump in this and go to Watford Junction. The West London line would be really good. Because yeah, that would be the link. I like the fact that that's going down there, look. Right, so you got a 50 coming up. That line's going to come out the other side of us now, so it'll appear on the left. So yeah, we do a proper running guard mode next week, maybe Tuesday. Right, so we got a 40. Oh yeah, the lag will be gone, says Matt. No. Yeah, it went underneath us. Or we went over it. One of the two. And now we're going down. And down again. Blimey, that's steep. 3.2. Deeper and deeper. Oh God, it's back from pizza. Right, 0.7 miles. To South Hampstead. You had an American. It's a pepperoni and meat. Not really adventurous, is it? We tried guard mode. We were on a service from Milton Keynes to Euston non-stop. So we exited guard mode. And somehow I left the door open while we were going. We've done the American route. 8 minutes of that. 5 minutes not being able to get the train to move. So now we're doing a bit of Overground. Going to go to Queen's Park. And then route hop to the Bakerloo line. It did go as well as expected. So the German route, brilliant. Because of this bit and the 350, the West Coast Main Line is brilliant. Paul, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, the word cut in is the theme tonight. We learnt with a FlixTrain that cut in is the answer. There we go. We have arrived at South Hampstead. And Rich... Really? Really? Someone did that a week ago, which meant I had to carry on for another 6 months. No! But no, thank you, Rich T. 6 months. Blimey, McCharlie. Right, lock doors. Did they lock? Did I press the button? There we go. Of course there's mods already. Right, Kilburn High Road. So yeah, we're going to take this as far as Queen's Park and then route hop. I can see this being the route that Ethan will do more than most. I do like a bit of Overground myself. We're going to have to go on this next Saturday. I know we did a bit of it before, but I wasn't really paying attention. I've got one of those in already. I need to go through my mods now for this. Braking. And then again, you can only do this if you've got the suffragette line. No, the goblin line. This is a suffragette. Oh, but the other line. Hello. I knew what I meant. Oh, I can do that. Hang on.
Beedo, 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 beedo.
Not quite the same. Yeah, if you've got the suffragette line, you get the lioness line. So you get this. I do need a quicker be-do. I do. Well, there's a thing. Right, Queen's Park. Right, now we're going to route hop. I've got to try and find the marker. We're going to save the 350 until Sunday. Oh yeah, it's that one, isn't it? Absolutely hat trick. The route hopping, which I'm just about to do, if you've got the associated routes, makes it really worthwhile. I know you don't get West Coast Main Line. What I might do is I'll route hop and I'll route hop back. So we'll do the Bakerloo line on this. Show people the Bakerloo line. So we'll do a little bit of snippet the overground. Oh god, I accelerated there, didn't I? Wrong way. Ignore that. Right. What I'll do is I'll get up. I have to go through here now, won't I? Excuse me, I'm just going to... hang on, I'll come down a couple of doors. Bear with me. Right. I've got to go up, innit? We'll just leave the train there. Don't worry about that. So, to route hop, what you do is, in this instance, you come out here to the abandoned platforms. I don't know why they put the marker out here. It's a bit weird. You look for one of these traffic cone markers. You press E, and then it gives you the lines that are connected to where you are. So we can route hop to the Bakerloo line at Queen's Park. We'll choose the 2021. So you choose your timetable, and then you get a little bit of a loading screen, and then it puts you at the same time with the same weather. There we go. On the Bakerloo line at Queen's Park. So we were just over there. The abandoned platforms. So we just came in on this platform. On the Overground train. So now you can jump on the Bakerloo line and do the full Bakerloo line run on this. So if I want to go back again... I've just got to find the traffic cone. Why did it put... Okay. I now need to... Is that it down there? Hang on. No. Okay. I now need to find it. Why didn't they put it where you spawn in? But it's not down here. So yeah, what I could do is jump in one of these now and take it on the full length run of the Bakerloo. I've now got to find... So where is it then? Well, I could have done, which is what I'm trying to hop back to do, if I could find the oh, I'll take people. If I can find the mark to actually do it. Where is it? Have they not? So you can route hop to the Bakerloo line. You can't route hop from the Bakerloo line. Well, that's an issue. Well, that's a pig, isn't it? Because logically, it would be up there where I just came in. Because it puts you in here. But it's not there. Damn it. Right, we're going to have to go back to the main menu then, aren't we? Damn you. Right, what we'll do is we'll jump in a Bakerloo line train from Queen's Park. But on the West Coast Main Line. Just to confuse people. So West Coast Main Line. Queen's Park to Harrow and Wheelsden. There we go. It may just be that they've missed it. It's not unless you have to do the route. So there we go. So this you get as standard with this. So if you don't have the Bakerloo line, you get this. So this makes you would make me anyway want to get the Bakerloo line. Right, unlock doors, that side. So you get to do a little bit of the Bakerloo. So we just came in on this platform here. There's the West Coast Main Line on the other side. We are early in the morning. I'm just going to make us sit here for a minute as well. They are stuffy and always packed. We could probably open the door, couldn't we? Open the window, rather. There we go. And we wait for the time. So yeah, I'm really glad they've added this as a drivable thing. They could have just left it as AI. So you'd only see the Bakerloo line trains as AI from the West Coast Main Line. But the fact that they've given you this little bit, so from Queen's Park to Harrow and Wheelsden, that you can drive as part of the West Coast Main Line is really cool. And I think everyone that does it is going to then want to go and buy the Bakerloo line to be able to drive it all the way. Alright, wait another 20 seconds and we can depart. I hope you get more tube lines. Problem is with stuff like this, you go, oh, we want more of that. There we go. Well, there's something. Look, there we go. So we got the Pendolino going past rather laggily. So you'd only get that as AI if you've got the deluxe version. Right, Kensal Green. Oh, I bet it's my cut in, isn't it? Damn it. No. Why aren't you going, train? There we go. No, we don't. Yes, we do. We're fine. We're going now. Through the depot. Don't forget, this is still on the West Coast Main Line. With... Jesus Christ. Come on. Right, so you won't take this all the way to Harrow and Wheelston. Yeah, Matt came in earlier and said it would improve. So yeah, you would see stuff going down the main line to your left, which when we tried it by switching to the Bakerloo line, you don't see it in the Bakerloo line. Oh, come on. We hear something. There we go. That's me. Right, Kensal Green is next. I'm a bone. Thank you. Because I don't think there's any more of these stops where anything else stops. It's not like we could get off this and get on something else. You've got no lag. No, you wouldn't see other AI. I wonder if it's mods. I wonder if any of my mods are causing my lag. Yeah, I might just try and... Although it's a different folder. No, because I've got no mods for this. I've got no mods installed. No, so I say I haven't got any mods. That's bizarre. Controller's having a freak out. No, because it's a different folder. It's a different install folder. So they wouldn't... the game was not looking in the same place. It's not the throttles. Don't know. Might just be... Well, my PC should be able to run this on Ultra without any problems at all. You do new. Nobody else is getting lag, but I am. It's obviously my end then, isn't it? which must be this PC. I wonder if there's an update to my graphics card or something. Right, Willesden Junction next. It could be I'm on the release candidate. I'm not on full release. So there might have been an update that will fix some of my issues. But yeah, you do get to do this on the West Coast Main Line, which is pretty cool. And there is a West Coast Main Line running to our left. So you will see stuff running up and down there. And there is one coming now, look. Well, no, because it won't work because of the power. Because London Underground uses 4 rails. Right, in we come into Willesden Junction. Yeah, I've definitely never seen it this laggy. What I'll do is I'll get out here and I'll show you route hopping from Euston. So we'll spawn into Euston on foot and then find the route hop point and show you what you can do from there. Before we think about ending. That'll do. Right, so let's go back to the main menu. I don't go to bed at 9. Right, West Coast Main Line, timetable, on foot, Euston, 10 AM. For anybody thinking about whether they should buy Train Sim World 5 or not, if you've had 4, buy it. Quite simply. Yeah, why is this so laggy? Right, so here we are, Euston. So you could come in on any service, find the traffic cone, press E, and because we're in London, it will then give me options. So yeah, there you go. So we can now route hop to Great Western Express, Southeastern High Speed, or London Commuter. So if we wanted to go from Euston to Paddington, so we go London Paddington, so it's 10 AM. And it should put us in, hopefully. Okay, that's broken. Because I'm now spinning round in circles. Okay, yeah, that's broken then, isn't it? Wow, Dovetail, you've done a great job there. Blimey. Okay, let's try something that isn't Paddington then. Right, let's try that again. Without the lag. Wow. Well, yeah, because they get better every time. 4 was better than 3, which is better than 2, which is better than 2020. Right, let's try Southeastern High Speed at St Pancras then. Full. Is it going to work this time? So you should put us in at the same... There we go. So straight in at St Pancras, same time. So you can route hop from one to the other. I think I've ever explored St Pancras in this. Ooh. Why is there diesel stuff in here? I'm intrigued. So yeah, and if you wanted to route hop back, so we can go from here. It checks to see what you've got. We go London commuter, so Victoria. Oh, it is middle of main line, isn't it? That's true. It was me being a donut. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting lag. I will check for an update for my graphics card. There we go. So, into London commuter we go. And if we wanted to, I'm guessing... we could probably then jump in one of these. That's many of the doors that are... Why is that? Thank you. There you go. So you can now jump in and do this service if you wanted to at 10:15. So that's the bit of it I like. That's the bit that you can then get down to Brighton and route hop and do East Coast Way at Brighton. So that's really cool. If I sit in there, I can show the interactive map thing a bit better. That one. There we go. So that now tells you, which you struggled with before, what the stations were and what the platforms were on the map. And it tells you what's going where. So Victoria to Sutton, Victoria to Epsom, Victoria to Brighton going at 10:12. So you can see what's going out. What's coming in. Doesn't say where that's going from or to or from. That's not going anywhere. That's coming in. West Croydon to Victoria. So it's really cool because you can then just select a route and work out where it's going. And what you should be able to do, if I pick a... where are we going? Down here. There you go. If I click on... Oh. Clapham Junction. If I get off of it, off the train... and then click on the map, what I can then do is I can fast travel to Clapham Junction. So if you wanted to go and jump on a service that was going through, or you just wanted to go and do a bit of train spotting, you can just fast travel from station to station, which you couldn't do before. There we go. And it keeps the time the same. So now we're at Clapham Junction. So it's a good way of being able to move around the map, which is pretty cool. Right, briefly before we end, I will show you the slightly improved training centre. So if you don't know how to drive any of the trains, you can obviously do the train training on them all. But you can also just wander around the training centre, and there's more trains. And you can climb in and out them and just drive them up and down the tracks, play around with them. It's actually a good way to learn. Maybe if I'd have done that, I would have had the cut-in thing down. I'm actually going to do a video on this, because you've got obviously 323, Azuma, the stupid American thing, some Steam stuff, got that stuff. Over here you've got all the German stuff. Which you can just jump in and move. That's the line over there. Over the other side there's more stuff. So if I come round here, you got some locos over there, and also down the back here there's more stuff again. Including more Steam stuff for those weirdos. So it's a good way of just playing around with the trains. So there's carriages and things all the way down there. So loads of stuff, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to, says. There you go. I think the 350's around somewhere. Is my route set? No, it'll just take me backwards down here. The throttle's actually not working with this. Can't see. There we go. Done. There we go. So that was a slightly brief, quick overview of Train Sim World 5. We'll go through everything over the coming streams. Say Sunday night, going to do the full Overground run on the West Coast Main Line and do a full 350 run. So I'll probably start with the 350 at Milton Keynes, come all the way down to Euston, jump in the Overground, go all the way back to Watford Junction, and then maybe try a little bit of guard mode again. So that's Sunday. Tuesday I'll be back. We'll maybe do the whole of the Bakerloo line. So we'll spend the next couple of streams on the West Coast Main Line. Then we'll do a couple on the German route. Won't do anything else on the American route. And work our way through the stuff. So there we go. So thanks very much to you lot for keeping me company for the last, well, 3¼ hours, which went rather quickly. Next stream is tomorrow night, back with some trucking, some Mexican trucking. Finale for a while in Mexico. We'll give it a break after tomorrow. Not here on Saturday because off to Birmingham to go on the 323s before they depart service. Sunday lunchtime we'll be here with some farming. Sunday night will be more of this, and then Tuesday more of this as well. So lots of stuff coming up. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company, and to this lot as well. Thanks to RP Design, Just Necky and Simon for following, Rich T for resubscribing, Twitch for the bits, and the people of the moderation type things did something. Let's not be given up. Thanks, Ethan. Your support is really appreciated. Is it past his bedtime? Anyway, there we go. I will be back with some idiots tomorrow night to do some trucking type stuff. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.